Hello ladies and some Project Mayhem recruits, we are doing the daily challenge as Spelunky. Maybe this time I will not die horribly. It is a shallow hope, it is a tiny and not so certain hope, but it's a hope nonetheless. It might happen this time where I, in fact, recoup some of the glory of the former days, the good old days, the before time, where the daily challenge actually went well. But you know, it'll happen or it won't happen. What can you do? There's nothing much you can do about it. Another thing that I can't do much about is that stupid arrow trap. But thankfully there's a nice spot over here that's going to make my life that much easier. I really don't want to spend any resources trying to get rid of this arrow trap. And I think this is the way to do it. There you go. Neatly done. Did not want to spend a rope for that. That is the 29th of February 2016. I don't think I mentioned that. It is the leap year today. It's pretty a curious thing. People get kind of obsessed and weird about it. It's like it's just a thing that happens every 4 years because of the mismatching of the rotation of the Earth compared to the actual time system that we have adopted. It is just a thing that is done. In our civilization, there's nothing much we can do about it. Anyway, find this kind of a thing. Hey, first tangent of the day. That book that I've been writing, it does away with a leap year altogether, and instead you get five days of 105 span. This is totally weird. Let's just leave all that. It's a completely different world, tethered to Earth, and they have their own time system. It's just kind of funky, but I had a great deal of fun. I didn't mean to drop down here. Now I cannot access all that junk, but hopefully it will not be a problem later on. Hopefully I didn't want to go in there in any way, in any capacity. Let's get this chest. Yeah, I'm very much tempted to use a rope to get in there. Maybe even use the spider to get in there because I am adventurous like that. But you know what? I've gotten myself killed with a spider using before. This giant spider over here could be a real problem. In fact, we're going to just use a bomb for it. I don't feel adventurous today. I feel like doing this short deal. Just grab that junk. I maybe could have left those. It's just a rope. Now I want to go in there. It's just bugging me. It's just bugging the crap out of me. It was completely worthless. And I feel stupid now that I went out of my way to get this done. Well, that was dumb. That was the worst expenditure of a rope that I could have ever conceived. Unless you shove it up your butthole, and then it's kind of even less productive. Get that spider. Get that skeleton. Maybe whip this. I did not do that correctly at all. But I heard a dog. There is a dog. So let's grab the dog and send it to a better place. A Maddock, you say? A freeze ray, you say? A dead shopkeeper, you say? Let's just do that. What you got? I really don't give a shit about the eggplant. I don't give a two craps about the eggplant. Don't even talk to me about it. I want to use another rope. This bullshit. I really resent the fact that I had to use a rope here. And there is a pro strat where you can delay sacrificing stuff to Kali, so that maybe if you get all the items, you then get 12 bombs out of it. I don't know. It is a good strategy, don't get me wrong, but it both depends. Where the hell is the key? It both depends. I don't need to carry this. Depends on... Do I really need to use a freaking rope to get back up? This is bullshit. Whatever this is the key is probably in the top corner up there. That sucks! Because that means we have to spend even another rope. There's no way I can use the spider, right? It cannot jump up here. Maybe it can. Nah, I can't. Well, we're without ropes now. Because we kind of have to get to the freaking key that is somewhere. It's somewhere in the corner up there. That is a load of crap. So we're basically now at the mercy of the RNG, a situation where you never want to be in. If we completely are bereft of ropes forever, it could be a real problem. I want to work around this ghost. I've been just looking for a place to do that. So now I can finally do it. Alright, let's get this done. Let's go up here, go back up, and hopefully not get myself trapped between a wall and a ghost. I can already do that, okay. We have to go in there. Okay, we can just make a tunnel through there, alrighty. Okay, a plan is emerging. This should work. Allow me to go under this ghost. It's kind of tight, but it should be okay, right? Right, fellas? Alright, let's get this. So I guess getting in here was somewhat justified. I think that has been triggered just in case that has to be done. Okay, well, hello, Key. You are a royal pain in the ass, and I just jumped straight in front of an arrow trap. Uh-oh. Okay, that's all good. Straight in front of an arrow trap because I tunnel vision into that key. This is all that mattered to me. I just could not care about anything else but that key. So now we have vision upon these blocks, and that means that we can actually get a bunch of money, which I really wasn't looking forward to, but it's totally gonna happen. There's no real way to ghost these. I don't think there is a single iota of a chance of ghosting those. Oh shit, oh man, what a dumbass. I, once again, tunnel vision into the emerald trying to ghost it, did not even pay any attention to the freaking spider. So now we are in a terrible, terrible spot. At 1 health. And no damsel through the wall because I don't know what happened. It just disappeared into this weird altar. Had nothing to do with it. Will not take any blame whatsoever. So I guess anything can kill us now. Isn't that fantastic? It's just ramping up the tension, man. It's just making it super, super intense. I don't have ropes. This is something that I need to remember. It is super important that I don't get myself killed by this ghost. Okay, that works. It is not trivial at all to get around this ghost now because of my complete absence of ropes. Okay, that works. I guess that'll happen like that. Let's go get rid of this. I wanted to get to the sapphire. No time at all. I don't know why I'm grabbing them. It makes no sense to grab things. I should be ghosting everything at once and then grabbing them. There's no real reason to get to that sapphire. Oh boy. This daily challenge is already a massive pain in the ass. But for money purposes, it's not that bad. Okay, let's see if we can work our way in there again. I really wanted the one gem that I really wanted to ghost. I did not get to it, which is kind of dumb. Yeah, that was also terrible. Oh my goodness. Just quit. Just throw yourself into a pit and just commit suicide. It's absolutely terrible. You commit suicide after you reach the bottom of the pit because all you did was just bang your head because it wasn't that deep. So you gotta actually work at it. So I have 1 health, I have 6 bombs, and I have this Maddock that I'm not letting go. Off. So we're not in a great spot. Let's put it that way. We're not in a great spot. It is highly, highly likely that we'll die in this level, especially since there's a goddamn vault here. I have killed a person. I don't feel bad about it. We're going to be careful with this bat. And there's a dude over there. I really wanted to not be intercepted by him. What the fuck? Really? Of all the ways? Of all the ways you could have died here. Holy shit, are you stupid? I just didn't jump correctly onto that cobra. What can you say about it? Other than that was terrible. The reason why it wasn't because I'm just going to kill myself. No, I wanted to not piss off the shopkeeper to get too close. And that fear prevented me from going the extra pixel to go upon the freaking cobra's noggin. So hey, what a crazy surprise. Another daily challenge wasted. I have been feeling like doing a lot of speedruns lately. So let's do that. I kind of want to do that. I feel lately like I want to get a little bit of a better speedrun. than the absolutely atrocious 6 minutes. That was my one and only successful attempt. So let's do that. I am excited even about it. I should have checked about that, check that store, see what it contained. But this shouldn't surprise you. We are basically going through a pretty terrible slump lately. And I'm not going to think much about it. I'm just going to say it happens. I don't really have much to prove. If I am completely honest with you, we've had a lot of really successful and long-ass daily challenges. So I'm like, oh shit, whoa, that was pretty cool. And then I got spit on in the back of my head by a cobra, something that is normally sexually arousing. But today, it was not appreciated. At least we got through the mines on the very first speedrun attempt. There's something that is easy to lose sight of. Oh, that kinda sucks. Easy to lose sight of. The speedruns are actually kind of forgiving. Wow, that was forgiving indeed, to say the least. You can in fact take a little bit more time. Well, this sucks. There you go. Take more time than you might think. Take a little bit of time to look down, because unless you're trying to beat a world record, you're going to have a fine time. That frog just jumped. The jumping pattern was not what I expected. Oh man, a point of health will be really appreciated here. Gotta look down. Let's see if we can get onto that head. That sucks. It was upsetting. I feel like I kind of got cheated. I mean, I landed right next to the... What's with all the landings today? It's absolutely terrible. But it was a good idea that just did not pan out. Whew. Okay. I went the wrong way. I'm still doing alright. Hey, there's the exit. Soon to be ice caves. Too bad. No items. That's fine. It's just the way it goes with the speedrun. Just go and try your best. Goddamn bubble. Piece of garbage. Alright, let's just go right to the bottom here. That is upsetting. Set of tiki traps. I could have used a rope. Probably should have used a rope. But I didn't think about it. I thought about the bomb and it's what I used. But we're doing okay. We're doing quite nicely. It is really not bad yet. Of course, now it's the ice caves. Which means, man, stop jumping in the gap. Go down these steps. Oh my goodness, I'm pretty sure I'm going the wrong way. Really? Really? We're jumping! Ah! Okay. These things are happening. This has to be a ground, right? Yeah. I took the full damage on purpose. I shouldn't have. What I should have done, the impulse that I should have had there, was to throw down a rope. It's something I need to train myself to do. Instead of just, oh, well, no option to go down. Well, just go down and take some full damage. No, the impulse should be to throw down the rope, hang onto the rope, and keep going down. That should be what I should be doing. But my mind was running far too behind of the events on the screen. Is this the way out? No, we have to go to the other side, I guess. That is the bad part of the ice cave sometimes. Sometimes it's most of the time it will be a huge time saver, but sometimes it will actually slow you down because you picked the wrong side. Oh boy. I think I can make this jump. Nope, I cannot make this jump. Didn't realize that mammoth was there. I could have totally used it to prop my jump onto. Alright, we're doing okay here. It's fine, it's okay. These are speedruns, so I think it's a fine thing to do. To just die constantly. And that's basically what I'm doing anyway all the time, even when I'm not trying to speedrun, right? So might as well embrace it. The fact that I cannot, for the life of me, get a successful daily challenge going. This is a pretty okay drop. I really don't appreciate how long this is, though. At least we got to the end. Could have maybe even bought that compass. Would have been a great boon. But unfortunately, it didn't work out that way. I don't have the money for this. I don't have the money. I really wanted that, but that's too bad. I'm not going to piss off a shopkeeper for a freaking compass that makes no goddamn sense. And in fact, he was selling climbing gloves, so it makes no sense whatsoever. Should maybe make it a point. Okay. make it a point to at least try to get the Jedi. Oh, wow, that was terrible. That was terrible. Our first point of damage, though. That sucks. There you go. Solves the problem somewhat. Let's just get going. That was an upsetting set of circumstances there. Of course, I chose the wrong way to go. Okay, well, this sucks. That also sucks. I should be dead right now. This guy is also sucks a massive load of dick. We kind of got unlucky with this jungle level. Because if you get a dude village, it makes it that much harder. That being said, I did not handle it correctly. It was quite poor indeed. Let's go past all this junk, I guess. Man, all these sticky traps. Might be worth the time to kill the vampire if it shows up, but he did not. So there goes the Dead and Restless level. This is an upsetting jungle level again. And in fact, what I should have done is just use a bomb to get down. Kind of a bad call there. What's with the frogs? What the freaking hell? So many frogs. Man, I could totally use that health over there. This is a weird place to find the spikes. Like, just laying there on top of... Wow, that was a really strange place for spikes to spawn. Like that. You know, when you play... This might not look like it was anything. But when you play so much Spelunky, even tiny patterns like that kind of throw you off a bit. Do that. I'll hopefully land exactly where I want to land. There you go. That was upsetting, but it worked out. And we, in fact, rescued the dog in the meantime. We're heroes, man. We're awesome. Let's just go here. Hopefully find a place to land. And where might the exit be? Let's hope it's over on this side. It is not. So that was a complete waste of everybody's time. It's just, no. Oh, thank you, Parachute. You rule. You are awesome. Might as well do. Yeah, the jump pattern got a little weirded out. My fingers got weirded out by having the rope there. I hanged on to the rope, but I didn't mean to. I probably should be picking out that money that was in the way, because we might be able to afford a freaking compass if it's for sale. That's fine, though. What problem could that possibly cause, not having a compass in the ice caves? I've never had that problem. It's never caused problems to me. I just know what to do all the time. So, oh, really? Okay. Let's do a Jedi. Really should have gone for the... What should I have done? And in fact, I'm going to do it now because, god damn it, I took all that damage. I'm going to go for the damn crate. I was going to pass it up, but whatever. Now I gotta slow down anyway. So, I mean, it's a false... Okay. It's a false argument to say, well, I got delayed, so might as well commit to it. That makes no sense. If you got delayed, you don't want to get delayed anymore. But that's just the way the brain works, at least. At least my twisted, stupid, screwed up brain that doesn't want to survive the frickin' daily challenge. Oh, that bugs me. That bugs me so much. It's nothing all that great over there. But you know what's great? Getting this. Really? I thought for sure I was aware of this spider, but I thought for sure I was low enough for that spider not to be alerted by me going across the chasm there, but it did. It was a very, very sensitive spider. It was disturbed by all my vibrations. I picked the wrong side. I should have known. That was totally telegraphed by the way the level was laid out, I feel. Maybe those ropes would be cool, but gotta go, man. Gotta go fast. This way, I suppose. Ah, jeez. Evil bad, slow me down. Made me look at it with a frown. That was terrible. I should be a poet. I think I have a good future. Who the hell is a poet these days? Holy shit, you picked the wrong side. Who the hell is a poet these days? Only pretentious hipsters, right? There's no such thing as making a living out of being a poet anymore. You have to at least put music to it. Otherwise, you're just this pretentious bullshitter that just gets by on making people feel smart, I suppose. That was absolutely terrible. I don't feel smart out of that move. And in fact, just to maybe redeem myself a little, we're going to carry a Donovan to the sticky trap Latin area and just get that little bit of extra health. There is a shotgun there, but you know what? It's not that useful in a speed run. I don't feel it anyway. It's not like I have a massive amount of experience, but I don't feel like this shotgun is all that useful for a speed run. So we're not going to grab it. We should have time to get past this. Sticky traps are kind of a royal pain in my anus. As much as the dildo in the party last night. That was not a good time. I thought it would be a good time, but man, now I have an awful anal tear. I am pooping blood. It's really quite nasty. And then, you know, it was causing so much pain that I threw myself into spikes. I did hit the up arrow button. It was not fast enough. I'm pretty sure that you can tell it wasn't fast enough. Might as well restart here because you take a point of damage in the first second. Kind of a worthless seed to begin with, right? It's kind of dumb. I thought for sure that I would not take full damage there either, but I was quite clearly wrong. But even with all the deaths here, I really don't feel too bad about the way I'm doing. I'm getting kind of far in every single attempt. And even though that just happened, I do feel like I'm not doing horrible. It's quite the thing indeed. That it is, I mean, the standard of success for speedruns, it is quite low. The bar is set exceedingly low for my personal standards. It's like, do you get past the mines? That is a victory. That is a holy shit, you're a talented individual. Okay, that works. Hey, do I have the money for this? I don't. God damn it. What pissed him off? Oh, that was totally the skull from the skeleton. It landed on his face, and he was not pleased. He was not a Shakespeare fan. He did not enjoy my invitation to question his mortality and existence. So we're just going to restart. For one time that I get a freaking jetpack offered to me, I kind of froze because I wanted both, right? And I didn't think of just doing the killing method before grabbing the jetpack, and then it was too late. Okay, this was totally triggered. There's no Jedi over here. I maybe should rescue Major Stupid. Come on, really? There's no Jedi here. I thought we probably passed it. Oh, there it is. Neat. 23 seconds, I think is worth it. The small delay, because this enables us to at least have the option to make it to the black market. And of course, making it to the black market and then stealing the idol on a speedrun, not the idol, the Ankh. Pro moves right there, totally calculated. Stealing the Ankh on a speedrun, it is not an easy feat. It's definitely not an easy thing to do. But if you pull it off, you're golden. Woo, that was pretty cool. That was pretty neat. Might as well do that. I am not a fan of that whole business over there, so put a bomb there. Don't get killed by spikes. Don't get damaged by spiders. Go through the exit. Pretty bad mines levels. With the exception, of course, of getting the freaking new Jedi. But that's not a guarantee at all. Towards getting to the black market. We also need to get lucky for the pings to start happening somewhere that we're walking past. Because I'm not going to go out of my way to find it. I'm just going to go forward. If we find it, that'll be fantastic. If not, well, that's too bad. I am just trying to get to Olmec now. I thought for sure I would have the time to jump past that tiki trap, but I think I jumped from a little too far, and it just don't have the time to jump over. If you jump onto it where you're closer, you do have the time to do it, but not in that configuration that we came across, and I ended up paying for it. So the whole black market discussion was a total waste of everybody's time and listening efforts. That was a pretty cool level. I enjoyed that quite a lot. That was pretty awesome to descend in such a quick and tight manner. Just like going down on that prostitute. It was quick, timely, and she enjoyed it quite a lot. It was I think it's a good simile there. Now I have syphilis, I have herpes of the mouth, but that's fine. I think it was worth it. Are they totally the same disease, by the way? Herpes and the herpes of the mouth? Or are they completely different things that just happen to be the same, have the same name? I will probably gather that... Oh man, really? Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it, fuck it. Whatever about that chest and whatever. Yes, herpes, great discussion topic. Let's move on from that. I don't know why I embrace these. As is this acceptable thing to start saying? That was a terrible bomb. I thought for sure that that's the way I needed to go, but it wasn't. So, but at least we have plenty of bombs. I don't know when or where I picked up these bombs, but I am happy I have them. That is all I got for you. We gotta look down. In fact, what I should be doing is maybe just throw the rope down. I thought for sure I had something that I already forgot because that monkey just threw me off my game completely. Alright, thank you for not being a pain in the ass. Probably if I go for the exit before the monkey stunts me, it's really no big deal, right? It makes no sense to think otherwise. Really? Okay. We're pulling this off. It's happening. It's a bad idea. Shit. I'm in a world of shit right now. Freaking bad. I don't agree with that bad ruining my life like that. It was upsetting. Probably it was a wrong choice to pick up this jetpack. But damn it, we have it now. We have it. We're going to own up to it. We're going to hopefully make it work. And of course, this guy is, oh man, I whipped a little too late. I was, of course, concentrating on the dude right below me, going insane. Okay. At least I didn't get spiked in my butt. I was concentrating on the dude below me, and I did pay attention to the bat, but not the frog, until it was a little too late. Alright. The exit is right there. So very middling, very average, this whole speedrun experience so far. Thanks to me dying in the jungle like a moron. The most egregious, I would say, was the ice caves deaths. Because I probably should have been able to not die in those situations. This should be totally safe. We get the point of health anyway. Beautiful. You're carrying a damsel. You go in front of a... In fact, any living creature. You're carrying any living creature. You go in front of a... Oh man, I'm disappointed about that whole exchange. Carrying any living creature, you go in front of an arrow trap. You're going to not take that damage. It's pretty neat. This level. What a load of crap. But hey, we got under the 20 seconds. We prevent the spawn of dark level. Should work. There you go. I am very disappointed with this entire seed, honestly. Has been quite terrible. The way the levels have shown up. Alright. Something else that I need to maybe get into my head. To whip preemptively. In case there's an arrow trap right in front of me. Like, you know, just anticipate that an arrow trap might spawn right in front of my face. This should work. There you go. That was a lot safer. Alright, there you go. And if we don't kill the shopkeepers, a tall order indeed. But it could happen. Oh wow, that is bad. Really, man? Oh, okay. I'll take that. I'll also take this lady. Although I pay the health for it. Just go down, you moron. Oh my goodness. What's with all this damage? Bullshit. At least we picked up the jelly. And we actually rescued Belinda. I did not think that we had taken this long. But we obviously did. Why did I not pick up the torch makes no sense. Oh my goodness, this level. It's not just a dark level. It is a terrible dark level. Wow, really? Am I heading... Yep, I'm heading into a dead end. That's awesome. This is the worst. The absolute worst. And an added difficulty. We're going to have a bad time with a shopkeeper. There he is. Good enough. Oh man, that took what? How long? 40 seconds. That dark level just ruined everything. Not really, but it was bullshit. It was just a lot of bullshit. I don't agree with its existence. Careful here. Ah, that was a terrible toss. That was also a terrible toss. There you go. I needed to be level with him, then alert him, and then jump over the shotgun blast. If I had tried to just go into the exit, I would have gotten shotgun to my face because he would jump with me. So I needed to actually put a little bit of thought of that, and I'm pretty proud of the way that went out. Went, by the way, pretty damn cool. I am not heading the right direction. There is the exit right there. Man, just go. There you go. And the 20 seconds happen. Actually, it doesn't matter in the ice caves. Boy, could I use a freaking compass. But hey, having the jetpack makes this so much easier. Am I in the bottom already? I am. Holy shit. I keep choosing the wrong way. Okay, we need to replenish our jetpack here. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. This man should have been in the abyss a long time ago. I am very disappointed with the way that went. Terrible disappointment. And what was it? What was it that... Wow, okay. I was using the jetpack right here, by the way. I don't take responsibility of it. It was absolutely atrocious. But only because... Wow, you jumped to catch that arrow. It was atrocious only because I was still in jetpack mode. It's fine, it's okay. Just restart until you get a much better start. I guess I'm hanging on to this. And that's happening, and then that's happening. Oh, jeez. Slowed down by circumstance. It's still not a bad 1-1. It'll be great to get on the jetpack, though. It makes this speedrun just completely different. I feel way more fun. That added bit of difficulty. Okay, well, you're dying. And now I'm getting this and the Maddock. The Maddock, the jetpack, the Maddock. Ah, fuck it. Probably should be the shotgun. I'm going to go with the pro strats and pick up the Maddock. Something to have in mind. This Maddock could get me killed by not allowing me to whip arrow traps. But it does allow me to dig down like so. Not have to worry about much. Okay, there's a shopkeeper. Dig down and just go through. This is why the Maddock is cool. I mean, it has its ups and downs, its pros and cons. I believe it is worth carrying, even though it slows us down so much like that. I did not realize that would happen. There's a massive spider. I should have been spit on by that cobra. We just got super lucky. Oh, man. Do this. It worked. Don't question it. It worked. Moving on. It was a very bad layout for the shopkeeper, so I am glad that I was able to use this Maddock. Vindication. Come on. God damn monkey. Okay. Hey, see you later. Enjoy your trip to the spike pit. I hope that you liked it. I hope that you give 5 stars. 5-star rating. I'm going to assume that this leads somewhere. And it did. So that's good. What a pain in the ass. But hey, it is the price we pay. Hey, glitched shopkeeper, thank you so much. I almost got completely murdered by this sticky trap, but it didn't happen. So I feel good about it. That is the thing with speedruns, you see. It is quick, it is fast, it is awesome. And it is a lot of failure coupled with a lot of awesome moments. It's pretty cool how you feel awesome about yourself one moment, then the next is like, ugh, I have failed. By the way, the shopkeepers have forgiven us because we killed... God damn it. Ah! I'm trying to kill you, you filthy, filthy snail. The worst place to have a snail. And of course, if I had had the whip, it would have been fine, but I didn't have the whip. We were forgiven by the shopkeepers because we went through a bunch of levels without killing them. We happened... You know what? This Maddock... I won the Maddock. I should keep the Maddock. but I also want the health. And... oh, you son of a bitch. Go away! I should go back for the Maddock because it will totally be amazing in the temple. But I wanted a bit of health and... what the... no. I wanted a bit of health. So I felt it was worth the price. There you go. 10 seconds, neat. Hey, if I don't fail miserably here, we'll actually make it to the temple, which is amazing. Jetpack with 4 given shopkeepers. This is really good. Really, really good. And we made really good time in the ice caves. Okay, so since we have this going for ourselves... oh, we are not done this yet. Okay. This we're going for ourselves. So happy that mammoth did not just kill me. Wow. You gotta be kidding me, man. You're joking right now. What the hell kind of ice cave level is this? Shopkeeper's there. Could use the... could use... goodness. Could use the compass. Not going to grab it. I should, though. I should just buy it, right? That was dumb. I should totally have bought that. Just you don't think about buying anything in the freaking... oh, that was a poor choice. Hopefully he will not descend and murder me. With a bomb here, it might lead to nowhere. Okay. Oh, jeez, I picked the wrong path altogether. We're going to bomb our way through, maybe? This is the... what a waste. I basically threw everything away. I don't think I even have the bombs to get past. Nope, I got nothing. There's no way I can get past. So basically that was a complete waste. And this, you know, the bane of the temple. You picked the wrong path, you're screwed, man. And now we could get a dark level in the upcoming. Honestly, are you for reals here? Put a bomb here. We picked up some bombs. That is great news. Anubis, you have ruined my life. You have ruined my... where's the goddamn exit? There it is. Guarded by Anubis, of course. How else could it be? Is this real life? Is this what we have... what we have descended upon? 1:13. Just single-handedly destroyed everything. And of course now we have a dark level because how else could it be? I guess we're just going forward. Still, so that is a little bit of good news. Of course there's a mummy preventing me from doing anything good. And this is even a dead end. So I have to go this way. I have to do something like this. Shit. Hey, the exit. 27 seconds. Thankfully we came to the exit at the end. Oh, wow. The temple, man. Kill a man's patience. I think it's this way. Let's hope it's this way. Okay, that happens. I almost got skewered. Please don't kill me. Okay, alright. Things are happening. We made it to Olmec. It's good. Now, Olmec! I haven't done the fast way of killing Olmec in forever. Probably will fail at it. But hey, if I don't, it will be fantastic. I do want to kind of play it safe. Maybe make the tunnel for him. But I will have to go get bombs. This is terrible. I should just do the... okay, 5 is good enough. Do this. I think that's in a good spot. It's not. Thank you for being bullshit. And this is not going to work. Alright, let's just do this. Just do it. I cannot go in. Oh, it sucks. And that is a terrible tunnel. This is not going to work out. Okay. This is totally going to work out here. Thank you. Thank you for not ruining my life forever, Olmec. Yeah, this is definitely not as fast as I wish it were. I'm ready to throw that rope the moment that enemy jumps into my head. There you go. 1. I only have 1 point of health left. Really? Oh man, it shows how into the whole thing I was. That I was not keeping track of how much health I had left. I used the rope to kill the spider, the first spider, not the second one. And it cost me. Let's do one more. However long it goes, this is the last one. Not worth getting any of that shit. Hey, but that was pretty okay. That was alright. We made it to Olmec. I should have killed him. The time was so completely bad that I didn't really feel attached to it anymore. But it was a valiant effort. It was a valiant defense. But your efforts were in vain. There you go. Oh, it was cool though. It's so nice when you get far in a speedrun, even when you fail miserably at the end. Let's see if we can. Oh, really? Really? Wow. Wow. That makes me so salty. I'm just going to restart. I really don't agree what just happened there. I feel slighted by not stomping onto that snake. I totally feel that should have been a stomp. But no, it spit at exactly the right moment to ruin my life. Alright, so I went back on my word. That was not the last. Holy shit, are you for real? What kind of bullshit level is this? Just zigzagging through the entirety of it. It makes no sense to hang on to a level like that. Unless you're really amazing, I'm just going to restart, yeah. We're going to get one more good seed going. It's kind of always worth it to pick up that crate, I think. Go out of your way to grab it, even though, I mean, unless you are trying for a freaking world record or whatever, or like trying really hard to improve on a good personal best, totally worth it to spend a little bit of time. Wow, really? A little bit of time getting that crate. Totally worth it. I will pick the dog. Man, a jetpack. Okay. Killed by bats. Killed by bats. This is totally gonna be worth it. Totally gonna be worth it. Except I failed miserably at it. All these deaths are making me so salty and pathetic. Making me feel so incredibly bad that I need to continue restarting until we get a good run going. I'm sorry. I'm real sorry, Katie, but you had to take the brunt of that. I didn't even want to spend the rope when I could just spend your face into that arrow trap. Let's go this way. Bunch of bombs and scary it, why not? Bunch of bombs and a freeze ray, not worth it. Okay, we'll try. Almost died there. I jumped a little too early, but thankfully I survived. Would be amazing that our last attempt at least gets somewhere close to hell. That would be fantastic. It's a poorly timed whip. The giant spider did not get alerted. That is always nice. No comment on a caveman randomly chewing on my anus, which would normally excite me greatly, but not today, man. I have no time for you. This way, I guess. Don't explode! I thought for sure that spider would not do exactly that, so I didn't even bother whipping. This is what I was talking about earlier. Preemptive whipping pays, man. Why not? Why not whip even though you don't expect that spider to ruin your life? It makes no sense. There is no downside to throwing that whip out, to whipping it out like that. You know, it doesn't slow you down, but it could totally. Oh man, the black market! Oh, son of a bitch! We passed it because the exit was there, and I was so excited to go through it. That's too bad. Too bad indeed. No! I wanted to stomp it until I realized that's not gonna work out. I am just so into this, I don't want to stop. So that's why I keep restarting. Because I don't want to stop these speed runs. I'm having a good time here. I hope so. I hope that you are as well. Should have been damaged by that arrow, but I didn't, so I feel good about it. And we're heading up to 45 minutes though, so I'm going to stop here. I think 45 minutes is my ideal threshold for any kind of video that I make. And in fact, I would much rather were all 30 minutes, but I feel like I'm shortchanging people when I do that. So it's not like you pay for anything that I make. I don't know. I just like making at least 45 minutes worth of content. The only reason why I wouldn't do that is either Nuclear Throne, which I don't know. I feel like 30 minutes is fine, especially because you fail so often. however long like an FTL run goes. Okay, that cape is not worth my time. This spikes. This is a great time to leave it. I have embraced these spikes, embraced my absolute awfulness. We did get to Olmec. I don't even feel bad about losing that run because the time was so short by the time that we got to the end. But hey, we got that far. That is pretty neat. And in fact, got to almost the end of the ice caves, which is for me, a bunch of times, that's the end of the sentence, for me is an amazing accomplishment. And, you know, the more I practice at this, I do feel like I'm getting better at it. Even though I died a lot, I would say that even the pros die a ton trying to get speedruns going. And what really matters is maybe the moment to moment, making the right decision. Maybe you notice that you're making the right decision more often where it counts. Perhaps that is where you should look at the gauge for improvement right there. Anyway, hope that you had a good time. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, don't fall into spikes and die miserably.